Hello, our esteemed viewers, and welcome to our top-notch education consultancy programs. We have been discussing the Samaritan and actually tracking the characters that we have in the Samaritan, because, as I had said, it is from these characters that our students or candidates will be able to get substantive evidence whenever they are writing the background information on any type of task that they have been given. Now, the task that we have been trying to discuss is that of our leaders being very selfish, and that leads the citizenry to what I call misery. This is one of the key issues that is brought out very well in the Samaritan. And today I want to discuss this in relation to a character by the name Seymour. We all know Seymour. Seymour is the secretary in charge of planning and development. That means that any plan, any housing plan, passes through the person called Seymour. But he's a very controversial character in the Samaritan. Even from the description by the mayor himself, Seymour is extremely controversial. The first time that we meet him, he is actually asking the mayor whether some estimates, approximations should be done so that they can buy themselves out of the problem, just in case the matter of the Samaritan app escalates to the courts. So we begin to see how much he loves money. And that is why he's making a proposal that in case this matter escalates to the courts, then they should be able to defend themselves. But he doesn't want to use the money from his pocket. He would want a situation where there are estimates. They come up with approximation so that they are able to get some money or some fund to bail themselves out, just in case the matter escalates to the courts. So that is Seymour for you. Now, we also meet Seymour at the level where the mayor is talking to Nicole and trying to talk about the officials of the municipality, and that is Maracas municipality. The mayor says that Seymour actually doesn't approve any building. Remember, he's the one who is in charge of planning. He doesn't approve any building unless someone parts with the dollars. That means he is supposed to be bribed first before he approves any building coming from the municipality. And that tells you that he's a very corrupt fella. We can see that corruption coming out. Very selfish, doesn't approve these buildings until actually he gets something out of it. Let me just make some reading to confirm this bit of him being very corrupt. Another pitiful human being, that is the mayor talking, he is the one behind the protracted delays in issuance of building approvals in our municipality. He is self-seeking, and that is what the mayor says. Secretary to the Municipal Department of Planning and Development, you will never get a building plan approved until you part with dollars. The inspectorate unit under him is completely rotten. They don't care if people adhere to proper building standards or not. You can't build anything provided you part with dollars. I shudder to think of what will happen to the people living in these buildings if a big earthquake strikes. So that is the kind of person Seymour is, that you have to part with dollars for him to approve the buildings. And again, they don't care about the lives of the people. As long as you can build anything, as long as you have the money. And therefore, the mayor foresees a situation that if, by bad luck, there is an earthquake, then there will be a disaster. So you can see how selfish our leaders can be. They don't care about the lives of the people. What they care much about is their own interests. And that is demonstrated beyond any reasonable doubt in the life of Seymour. Another thing that demonstrates that he is very selfish is that he is also accused of drug trafficking. In fact, the mayor says that if you have ever seen any child that has turned himself into a garbage, or any person that doesn't go to school because of the drugs, it is Seymour, because he is actually peddling drugs around, and that affects the lives of so many citizens in Maracas municipality. So he's also a drug trafficker. He doesn't care how this thing is detrimental to the citizens of the municipality. So that is Seymour for you. We wanted to give this brief about Seymour so that you are able to adduce some evidence in case you're talking about a selfish leader who looks at his interests first at the detriment of the citizens. Thank you and be blessed. We will be bringing more about Seymour to help you develop the background information.